Hello guys. Hello everyone. My hair, don't even know. That is gorgeous, period. All right, let me see. Hey there, I'm about to start my class, but feel free to send Faith on home whenever you're ready. All right, guys, am I on? Oh, I am on. Hello, 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 hello. Faith is at a neighbor's house, so I wasn't sure how long she was going to stay there, so I wanted to let her know that if she's had enough of her to send her home. Hi everyone, it's Kathy with Paper Phenomenon, and we are going to pick up where we left off. We're working on the Moving Parts album. Do you guys know where we left off? Do you all know where we left off? So we took the Moving Parts folios and we are putting them in an album format. Instead of a single folio with one set of the pages, we have 3 pages. So we've already built that, and we left off on decorating some of the pages. So I'm going to change the camera view so we can take a look at what we've done so far. And Jane, I haven't put my new mat that you got me yet. It's right behind me. Right behind me. I should probably put it on. So here's the album. Here are the 3 pages. So we made these single folios right here for National Scrapbook Day. Can't believe we're working on this still. We should have been finished with this by now. But anyway, I digress. So we took 3 of the styles and we put it into the album, into an album form. And we decorated with the Storybook collections. The first layout we did the Oz collection, and I just love it so much, so much. I thought these paper collections would be a good paper collections to do photos of Faith that I take on an everyday basis. I take a ton of photos of Faith. Nope, we weren't working on Remix. That's for Friday. Friday we'll go back to Remix. So today is Wednesday, right? So we're having 2 classes, right? We're doing Wednesdays where we're finishing up the Moving Parts album, and then Fridays we're doing Remix, okay? And the paper that we're using for Remix is actually here. I'll show you that, guys, later on. So this turned out gorgeous, and these are everyday photos that I take of Faith. that I thought would be perfect for these storybook collections, as opposed to trying to find a paper with daisies or a dance paper, you know, a paper that's about dance and that kind of thing, which I gotta tell you, I really don't love to do. I like to use papers for my pictures that speak to me, that go well with the collection, and not necessarily as a theme-based paper. And I hope I should be working at this time of day. That's why I'm confused. That's okay, Mandy. I'm glad that I actually can keep up with myself right about now. So, like for instance, this picture of Faith here, this was at an art fair that we went to. She did some face painting, and it just works out so beautifully with the paper. And I hope that you guys can draw inspiration from this and see your pictures in a different way, and not feel like you have to have a theme-based paper collection every time for your photos. All right, so we're on to the second layout, and this is where we left off. We did some really, really fun matting here. You guys did not want me to finish the matting without you, although I couldn't have, right? So I'm taking out, we did this reinforcing the back. Some of you wanted to see that, but I don't want that on my layout, so I'm going to leave it without. We're going to finish this up, and we're going to add this pocket here. And this layout, if you remember, is this folio right here. I believe it's this one. Yep, this folio right here. See the little pocket we still have to add? All of these photo mats in here. So I believe this is style 3, right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I see Dr. E and I see Renee here. I'm glad you guys are here supporting this chat. Thank you so much. So I believe this is paper from here. So I actually may use this one because it's a nice neutral paper. But I want to finish this up here, right in here. And I'm going to use this paper. So shall we start cutting away? I think we should start cutting away. Dr. E is posting links to the paper collections that I'm using. These are not still in stock yet, guys. You guys are, some of you have pre-ordered these paper collections, the printed copy. They're not in stock just yet. But I quickly want to tell you that Flutter and Bloom is in stock, and this is the one that we're using for Remix on Fridays. So this one's in stock. A lot of you have ordered this, and I'm actually filling cardstock orders and paper orders tonight for pickup tomorrow. All right, so if you guys want to pick up this paper, look at the embellishments. They're already cut out. All of these embellishments come in the paper collection. And let me show you how they come to you. They are already in here. See that? I love the coins in this collection. My goodness, they're just, look at this. So fabulous. Look at that. Just love it. Lots of sentiments. Butterflies. You can never go wrong with butterflies. Just beautiful, beautiful things, guys. If you love beautiful things, this collection is for you. It's all about beautiful, beautiful things. Absolutely gorgeous. And the paper collection, oh my God, every single page. You've got pocket cards in here, borders, and just really beautiful patterns. Every single pattern is different. There are no double patterns in here. They're all different. So if you'd like to have 2 of each pattern, then you want to order 2 pads. And what's great about this is that the backs, and this got stuck on some tape here. Look what I did to my paper, but it'll still be beautiful. The backs, it's double-sided, so you won't be stuck with 2 embellishments. You'll get to use the backs. All right. See, so this is the back to the pocket card. Here's the back to the pocket card here, and then these are all of the pattern papers that you get. No repeats, guys. Zero repeats. So these are in stock. This is how the Storybook paper collections will come to you as well. All right, just like this in this new pad form is what I'm doing now with the papers. And they're just gorgeous. I believe Jane used her new machine on this because with the scan and cut, I don't know if Jane is here. With the scan and cut, it would not make my paper clip. I would always have to go in and cut it myself. It would never cut that detail on the inside. So I have to ask Jane if this is with her new machine. Look at that. How fun, the paper clip. See that? Let me put it up here. You can really see it on the black. I just love that. And I can't remember what the machine is called. It would also not cut out the circle in the middle to make the frame. Oh, Jane is here. So Jane, is this with your new machine? It also did not cut this out. The square, I had to hand cut that. Yep, it's her new machine. Oh, I love it. This one is huge. Look, I always had to hand cut the inside of this. The scan and cut would not do it. The Juliet. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. I'm not going to say I need one because Jane cuts out my embellishments for me. But if Jane didn't cut my embellishments out for me, guess who would want one of these? Guess who would want one. All right. All right, so I'm going to start cutting some paper out, guys. Are we ready? I'm going to try to get through this layout today. I'm going to try. So I'm looking at 2 1/4 by 1 1/4. Jules. Yeah, so really beautiful, absolutely stunning embellishments, guys, in the Flutter and Bloom collection. If you love it, pick it up, because remember, my papers are not going to always be in stock. I don't keep things in stock forever. So I print a run, and when they're done, they're done. Okay, so if you love the paper, you're going to want to pick it up. I'm going to use the same paper for both areas. See how pretty that is. Let me see this side, what this side looks like. Hello there, guys. Thank you for joining me. I know Wednesdays is a weird day. You guys are not, oh, I already cut something wrong. You guys are not used to being here on Wednesdays. Oh, how pretty. Love it, love it, love it. Easy peasy piece of paper to cut. So these come in printed and in hard copy. Jane, did I already ask you about the embellishments for the Seaside Escape collection? Because I don't need the papers because we're printing those. But the embellishments would be great. We're also, there's a lot of the older paper collections that we're printing as well. So you guys are going to be really happy about that. Well, listen, the Juliet does not scan. So you can't go wrong with the scan and cut, darling. The scan and cut is a great, great machine. It is just temperamental, and I'm sure that the Juliet is just as temperamental. Let's ask Jane. Jane, is it just as temperamental? I bet it is. I would bet it is. So, don't feel like you're missing out, love. Let's see, I'm curious. Everything is temperamental, you see? It really is. And the Scan and Cut scans. The Juliet does not. So there you go. So I don't feel that there is the perfect machine that does everything. There just isn't. There's just no such thing. I don't know why I can't get this right. Come on, cat. Come on. Get it right. And this must be on here crooked, which is why this is crooked. So because this is going to cover most of it, I'll be fine with the crookedness. Alrighty. Wednesday classes is 8 p.m. in the UK. Oh, that's really nice. You made it. All right, guys, so remember we cut these pieces. I've got my hinge cut. I'm ready to rock and roll here. We have to shorten this. And I'm going to shorten this just slightly under this width right here. Please don't fall. And I'm going to attach it to my pocket. I woke up and chose violence. What did I miss? What did I miss? I gotta take a peek to see where I put this because I cannot remember. Oh, it overlaps on both, so I center it to the space. Okay. And I'm about below that one. All right. So I'm going to put this to one side. Why is there glue here? Where is there glue? Right there. So I'm going to flush it. No, not there. We have to actually put it on both sides. It's got to be in the middle, guys, because you don't want it to hit any of these photo mats. So in the middle, right around there. And this gets a magnet as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put it right here. I beat up my Scan and Cut. That's funny. All right, so now I'm going to measure right here so that I can cut this down to size and mat. Sorry, I kind of did this backwards here. But I'm sure you guys will give me some leeway here. All right, so I'm going to mat right into the, like tucking it under the pocket just a bit. And you will be able to do that just fine. And now this piece is going to go right over the hinge. And I still have to get rid of just a teeny bit. And you have a nice little space here for a photo if you wish. And I gotta say, I glued that photo mat on quite crooked. So what we're working on is the Moving Parts album. If you guys are new to my classes, welcome. My name is Kathy and I am Paper Phenomenon. And we're working on a really fun project with really beautiful paper collections. Beautiful paper collections. This is going to go here after I put my magnet on. Magnets are still not in stock, my friends. I know this does not make you happy. We're going to do magnet to magnet here for this closure, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put this right around there. Right there. And now we're going to put a piece of tape This is my Maker Basics tape. I hope that if you guys are low on your tape, you are ordering tape from me to try it out. I really, really hope that is the case. So for this magnet, we're going to do a little bit of a different magnet application. All right, so because the magnet is, I have paper on top, I'm just going to put my magnet down. See that? And I'm going to look for it. Okay? So my magnet attached to the magnet behind here. Okay? Right there. And I didn't move it. Okay? It's still right there. And I'm going to put another magnet on top just to secure it on this side. See that? So there's a third magnet in place. Let's do this again so that we get it exactly where we need it. You can do this, right? Get your other magnet and do your magnet stamp like this. But you can also search for the magnet and then use a third magnet to hold it in place. But this is much easier. Obviously, my brain just started working right now. So now I'm going to do a little bit of glue, magnet stamp, and let's put that in place with a little bit of tape. Oh, I'm so glad. So the cutting guide for the 8x8s will be available in the shop probably on Friday. I'm currently working on it. So if you guys love these moving parts but want an 8x8 size, I got you covered, guys. So it's an additional purchase. It's not part of this, okay? I just realized that I need to cut this bigger. You guys got a lot of goodies and moving parts. So the 8x8 cutting guide is a separate purchase, guys, okay? So here's the photo mat. So it'll be in the shop on Friday. I know there were so many of you interested in the 8x8 size. So what I was saying about tape, that I know many of you buy tape in bulk. So if you are running out of tape and you haven't tried my tape yet, I would love it if you guys would give my tape a chance, a try, and pick up a roll once you are ready to purchase some tape to replenish your stash. It is currently in stock and shipping. And I say shipping loosely because I'm quite behind on my shipping. You're welcome. You're welcome. But I'm stuck on embellishing. Are you talking about with this paper? So there's a closure, guys. Oh, you know what? I did add it to the wrong... Oh, no, it still works. That's fine. I wanted to add it to the back of this, though, not here. So there was a method to my madness. There was. There was a method to my madness. I want the magnet here, not here. I knew there was a reason why I was doing that craziness. Oh, stop it. This way. I knew there was a reason why I was doing that. Why I needed the third magnet. So I'm not losing my marbles. I am all there, my friends. This one I don't want. Oh no, Renee. Sorry to hear that, love. Hopefully everything resumes back to normal. I need some water. All right, here we go. All right, that's the way it's supposed to go. There's nothing wrong with putting your magnet here. The reason why this is better, putting your magnet here, is because this is the pocket. So if we decide, well, not if we decide, we are going to mat in here, right? And we're going to put photo mats in here, and we don't want the bulk of what the items we put in the pocket to mess with our magnet power, right? So that's why I'm doing it that way. I want it at the top and not at down here. Am I making any sense today, guys? This is not good for those of you who may be watching me for the first time today. I'm so sorry. So we're going to mat inside the pocket. We want to cut our paper at least 1/4 of an inch larger to go inside the pocket. And then here you can leave this for pattern paper or for photo mat area. But I would love to just do pattern paper because it's just so pretty. I love this pattern paper. So I'm going to do pattern paper, guys. There's so much room for photos here. Thank you, Jerry. There's so much room for photos here that there's no need to use every surface for photos. Thank you, Jerry. And then over here, let's not forget to remove the tape. Thank you. Jerry, are you a digital paper girl or do you get the printed copies? Just curious here. Who is digital? Who is hard copy? You can type that in the chat. That would be super helpful. Or you can be both, right? You can be both. I feel like I'm both. Thank you, Jules Paper Passion. Thank you, Esther. Hybrid, I use them both. Yeah, there you go. Hi, Sonia. Who is that at the door? Oh, no one. Okay. Digital, hard copy, Barbara hard copy. Mainly hard copy for latte. Oh, Dr. E put a poll. I love it. Thank you, Dr. E. Still of the older designs. Do you, Brenda? Well, Brenda, you're going to be able to get them because I'm going to start printing hard copy. Gail and Brenda are hard copy. Sonia, digital. Yvonne likes both. All right. So there's a lot of those who like both of them as well. Look at this, how pretty. So these white spaces are for photos. I have to chop up some of Faith's photos now, but I'm not going to do that now. I like to treat these projects like, I don't paint, so I say this loosely, guys, very, very loosely, okay? When you're painting and you have this big canvas, right? So I want you to think about it this way. I think it was Amanda who said that she's stuck with embellishing, right? You want to think of it as a canvas where you put matting is, what we're doing now is putting down the foundational pieces, all the background pieces, right? Which are your photos, these large areas for matting, and then the final touches are the details, and we can put that all in at the end. There are times where I'm putting detail in as I'm matting, but that's when it just calls for it. I don't force it. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. I don't force the details. It happens when it happens, And 9 times out of 10, the pattern paper forces the detail, okay? Meaning I do it as I'm matting, as opposed to after matting, which is embellishing. Does that make sense, guys? All right, so this one here, I screwed up. All right, if you look at the original, you kind of have a different design here. In the original, my photo mats are on top of the pocket, okay? So you can still access the pocket, but my photo mats are on top of the pocket. In this one, my pocket is on top of my photo mats. And it's because my paper forced the detail, right? The embellishing. See that? This is the way it was supposed to be. If I had not gotten excited about this paper and trying to cut out this hat so I can see it, make it part of the decorating, I would have put my photo mats on top, like so. All right, but it's okay. So I'm going to put a magnet here and have these close. And I also matted here, so I may not even do that. Maybe I could do a button closure, something different, I'm not sure, or nothing at all, actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a photo mat here. See that? We can still do that. And put some decorative paper here. Let's do it. So we can still have our photo mat. It'll just be behind it. So when we add a photo, let me take a look. I would cut my photo so that if there's, there's a face, you can see it like so. Look at how adorable that is. And because the white is there already, I would cut the white off of here or not add the white here. Just put my photo down. Okay? But what I may do is just cut the white off of this one. I love it here. Let me see. And then have a really bold white white border, because I do like a white border. Just a bit. This is Faith and my neighbor's dog. Oh my gosh. Theo. Faith and Theo. Look at how pretty that is. You can stamp around the border if you want to. Oh, how darling is that? I love it. All right, I forgot I was matting over here. Look at that. See? So you still get a gorgeous picture there. We already matted here, here, and in this pocket. So I need a strip here, a couple of strips here. All right, let me add my photos just quickly so I can get that done. Really, really cute. Oh, I lost the chat. Here we go. I thought it was Tuesday today. My bad. No, you are not too late. We are still matting, darling. Still matting. I think what I can do is, I'm not too worried about it. I really am not. Nope, it's fine. It is just fine. I am gonna tack this photo down here because I really do love it. And I say tack it down because I like the opportunity to change my mind so early in the game. Clearly I have issues with commitment. So if I just put little dots of glue, I can easily pull it off. Pull the photo off if I want to. And when I say early in the game, you know, I still have quite a bit of matting to do, so I don't like to commit to things so early. What is my problem, right? I don't like it. All right, let's grab some more pretty paper, shall we? All right, so I need little strips. I like to look through paper that I already cut, chopped up, to see if I can use that as strips. And I sure can. This one is actually very perfect here. So I'm going to use that. Let me see what I do here. Just to get rid of the scraps, guys. I like to use them. I really dislike having scraps of paper all over the place. It just makes for a not so pleasant matting experience. This one works just fine for here. So that would be, I'm going to go all the way across with this. So I'm going to cut at 5 1/8 of an inch. And please measure, guys. Don't listen to my measurements here because I can be totally wrong, okay? I could just call out the wrong measurement and I don't want to screw you guys up, so please measure. It wouldn't be the first time that I do it. I am notorious for saying the wrong thing. Let's see, so 1 inch. I may have to use the ruler for this. Let's see. Nope, I got it. Oh no, I like this side better. That doesn't look right. Does that look right? Oh, I don't know. Ah, here we go. I was on the wrong line. All right, here we go. Look at how beautiful that framing. I gotta cut a hair off of this piece. Right here. Uh-oh, where is my knife? Oh no. I will be back. I know exactly where it is. All right, I found it. This is really easy matting when you are what I call color blocking. Super easy. However, you really have to get your lines straight. Otherwise, it doesn't look good. All right, so you really have to get your lines straight. So even if it's just this much, go ahead and take the time to remove it because it's going to make a world of difference, okay? So take the time to remove whatever it is that's looking a little funky because you're going to be happy in the long run, okay? Promise. I promise, promise, promise. Oh, by the way, I keep on forgetting. There's a sale going on in my shop. I had to send out newsletters. I've been a total slacker, guys. There's a sale going on in the shop right now. There's 50% off all digital stuff, everything, guys. So if you are interested, hop on over and do some shopping. See, I can use some more of this scrap right here. Why not, right? Perfect, just get it out the way. Get it out of the way. Something is so not right with this paper. See if I can get it just right there. I can. And I'm going to measure. So 2 5/8 of an inch is what I'm going to cut. Hopefully I'll get that right. And I did not get that right. How is this 4? It is off. Okay. And because I have some cool embellishments, I want to make a slit. So let me grab my slit thingy over here. See if I can do the big slit. See where it lands. Oh, that's good right here. And that way I'll have some interaction. Well, I cut that one a little bit. This is so, why is this so crooked? I don't understand. I did it twice and it's still. All right, I guess I did it now. It's my trimmer failing me. I know it's me, it's not the trimmer. But let's blame it on the trimmer, right? I don't want to blame it on myself, but it is not the trimmer, it is me. All right, I think that's better. All right, over here. And some glue above the pocket. That way I can put little thingies in here. Little itty bitty embellishments. We have so many fun things to use, so why waste an opportunity for an embellishment? That would be a wasted opportunity. Could do a 5x7 here. How great to do a 5x7. Love that. I wonder if they have a well, I know they do have it. I was gonna say like a Canon selfie that prints 5x7s, but that's dumb. I have a printer that will print 5x7s. I just have to get paper. So Faith has some gorgeous pictures that I can probably print one at 5x7. All I need is paper. Look at this. Look at this picture. How gorgeous. I don't even need to. I can do the bold border there. Look at this one. Oh my goodness, my princess. Look at how fabulous. So pretty. So these are just everyday pictures, guys, that I need to stop putting white paper down, because see, I already have the white border right here. That I would otherwise just keep in my phone because I wouldn't know what paper to use, right? It's quite silly, actually. I'm going to see something here. Hold on. So, white paper, because there's plenty of room in this album. So I can do pattern paper, a little bit smaller. And then put her photo there. And I don't even need a 5x7. I have all that pretty pattern around the photo. Look at that. I'm going to do that one right there. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I don't know, where were we that she's sitting in this, I don't know where. Oh, that was Disney. but I can't tell it, you know, there's no character there, so I didn't remember it. I just printed it. But that was at Disney. But again, this was just standing in line, and she's like, Mom, take a picture and look. So it goes right there. How pretty is that? You get to use some pattern paper. I didn't have to print a 5x7. I still did a 4x6. And look at that. I use a Canon Selfie for my 4x6s, the 1200. She does love it. This is a Stampin' Up! Punch. It's retired. It's their Labels Punch, I believe it was called. Look at how pretty. I gotta stop putting that white paper down. I gotta remember that I have pictures. Let's see what I have. I matted some. So I'm going to get some paper for right here. And I'm not going to put the white photo here. With the white... I have to separate this really quickly. Hold on. I forgot that these pictures were in here. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So, all right, I'm going to stop messing with photos for a minute because now I don't know what I'm doing. We've got quite a bit of blue here. I love this paper so much. Right here. See this right here? Thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh, the punch is called Window Word Punch. So you may be able to find it like on eBay or auction places. There's a ton of groups that are dedicated to selling and buying, you know, like retired things. So you may be able to find it in a group. But I have to tell you, I doubt anybody would want to part with it after seeing the way I use it. I don't think they would want to part with it. What do you guys think? Thank you. Thank you, guys. It was just, I didn't expect it. I forgot that it was there. I completely forgot that it was there. That's when I was looking through the Heritage album for somebody that was asking about examples of my larger albums. So, yeah. I may have to cut this one. Normally I can tuck a little bit under the photo mat, but we put this photo mat down quite a bit ago, so I'm not able to tuck as much as I want to, so I'm just going to cut off a hair. And you know, I never noticed that I use so much blue, because on this photo mat, on this mat that I'm cutting on, I could barely see the, I could barely see this blue paper. %100%. I have to say, I was having a really hard time today. Well, I've been having a hard time, but today was especially hard for me. I don't know why. There's no specific thing, but I remembered that I have this heart that it's for my niece, and I have it for her. And I don't know, let's see. Oh, here it is. You can't see me. This is my mom's. My mom wore it. She wore this necklace with a necklace, two necklaces, this one and another one, with various charms on it. And we separated it between the two granddaughters. And she wore this every day. And so I put it on, and it made me feel better. So I have to send it to my niece. So yeah, it's going to be a while, let's just say. It'll be a while. So that was nice, putting it on. Any suggestions for 8 by 11 or smaller albums to use for an upcoming trip? I have so many and I can't decide. I know it's so hard to decide on an album when there's so many choices. So many stinking choices. Now I will say this one, I do have to come under here. I may have to put a little undo here, because I do have to go in there. I don't know if I'm going to like this paper though, but I'm going to try. Let's see. It's always good to try. Yeah, a die. Who is it that sells the die? That sells the slot die? Oh, Elizabeth Craft Designs sells, this is a new thing, a slot die. I like to think that I inspired her to do it. Elizabeth Craft does a slot die. So if you can't find the punch, you can find the die. All right. Yeah, options are good until you have to choose. I hear that. I agree, Latte. The blues and the browns together are looking amazing. And when you throw in that pop of red, it's so dynamite. All right, so I'm really trying to get this paper in there. I may have to put a little undo, because you know my spacing is everything to me. Yep, undo time. Spacing is everything to me. All right, so a little bit of undo just to kind of lift this a little bit so I can, there's also an SVG. Yes, there's an SVG. Thank you, Jane. I know, I'm always selling everybody else's stuff instead of selling my own. Oh my goodness. In the SVG Essentials bundle, guys. Thank you, Jane. Always looking out for me. My goodness. In the SVG Essentials bundles, there is an SVG file that will create the slot for you. All right? You can put the slot anywhere you want. I need a little bit more spacing to make this just right. Oh no, it's fine. There it is. I had to just adjust the paper. No, I can still use just a hair more. Let me cut a hair more. Now it's going to stick again. Good grief. So, SVG Essentials Bundle. There's so many amazing files in there, guys. So many. Everyone should have the SVG Essentials Bundle. Everyone. I use it quite often. When I do the Epic Album Remix, isn't it in the SVG, isn't the bundle the one that I use, Jane? Let me glue this paper down because this one is giving me a hard time. I do love the blue and the brown, so I'm keeping it. I believe it's the SVG Essentials bundle that I use. So I'm tucking it underneath this photo mat right here. Because I like my matting to look intentional, not that I'm just paper piecing. So it's important, guys, that my spacing is just so. And it is, right? Look at that spacing, how perfect. And in order to get that perfect spacing, you have to kind of tuck underneath the photo mat. So I can still get it under there. So let me get my paper there. All right, that makes me happy. Love that blue. Love it. Love the blue in the photo. Some more of the blue. Oh my goodness, how beautiful does that look? Look at that. That is gorgeous. Can't wait to photograph that and put that on Facebook. Look at that, guys. That pop of purple. This picture has nothing to do with Alice in Wonderland, but it's a storybook collection. Faith loves Alice in Wonderland. It's just perfection, guys. Absolute perfection. Dr. E tells me yes. When you want to get it now while it's on sale, guys, the Epic Album and the Essentials SVG bundle are two things that we will use when we remix the Epic Album, and you're gonna want it. All right, you're gonna need those two things and then the remix, but I don't have that for sale in the shop just yet because I'm not ready to do it yet. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. I dropped my cover and I don't want to get back down. I need some paper for here. So this is Tea Party collection. It's an Alice in Wonderland inspired collection. Thank you, Amanda. I do too. It's so pretty. So pretty. We still have this pocket here. What else did I miss? Oh, I need a piece of paper for here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and cut some more of this blue one off, right? It's just so perfect. Why not? Why not? 7/8 of an inch by the 4. here. It's so weird. I feel a little nauseous. I'm not sure what is going on with me right now. I need to remove another little hair. Screw that up. I think this may be too much, but I can always recut. Not obsessed too much about it. Is there a photo? Yeah, I can show you the Epic album. It's epic. And I'm going to tell you why I'm remixing it. Because it's one of my new projects. It's pretty current. I'll tell you why I'm remixing it. Look at that. How perfect. All right, so let me show you the Epic album very quickly. Because it's on the brain right now. Look at this transition. I love that. You see how that just totally covers the binding here? So if there's anything you get during this sale, if you have not gotten it, is the SVG bundle and the Epic album. This is the Epic album. This is a relatively new project, and we may use a different paper collection than Mr. Benjamin because I showed you Mr. Benjamin in this album. Ooh, maybe we can use Salty Beach Scrapper. Maybe we can use the new. We can either use Kitchen Sink or the new travel collection that we're working on for this remix. So it's got this gorgeous spine, and it's a relatively new album. The reason why we are remixing it is because I put too many ideas. When I was working on this project, I had so many ideas, so many excellent ideas, and I'm going to show them to you. But I put too many of them in this album where it's hard to navigate. It's a pain in the butt album. It doesn't work well in the binding system. It's a pain in the butt. If you put everything in there, all right? If you put everything in there, all right? So let me just show you. And I put everything in here. So it is just massive, 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 massive. And I don't like it. Look at this big old gap I had to put in here, right? To put 2 more notebooks in here. So, because it is such an epic album, it's got so many amazing, amazing details in here. I am going to remix it, okay? And I showed you so many details just with, in this one. So I think the new paper collection would be fun. What do you guys think? I mean, it is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at these pockets. I mean, again, there's so much detail in here that it's just too much. It's too much. Look at these pockets, guys. And this is all in the Essentials SVG. Excuse me. So, that's it. Look at this. Super fun page here. Just pocket on top of pocket on top of pocket. Again, too much, guys, too much. Look at all these layers that are in here. So we're going to remix it, and we're probably going to make 3 albums or 3 folios using the elements in here. Look at this. Wait till I open this. Like, just this page alone can be a folio. All right? Just this page alone. Look at this. So this alone is a standalone project. So I want to talk about how we can take a project like this, where I went nuts, and create all sorts of different projects. Okay? All sorts of different projects. What do you think about that? See, the stuff, will it be part? No, this will not be a part of the current remix. Nope. only projects that are listed in the remix, current remix, are the only ones included in that membership, okay? This was never listed in that current membership of remix that you have. This is completely different. Would be perfect for the epic album if you were to put the kitchen sink of, exactly, you put the kitchen sink of ideas in. Barbara, you hit the nail on the head. So, it's going to be a great way for you guys to look at my other projects and say, you know, I could take this piece and make this a folio. I could take this and make it into just a quick little insert. So that project has like 50 ideas in it. 50 ideas in it that I could have made 50 different projects and sold you 50 different tutorials, right? But I didn't. I put it all in one project, right? All in one project. So I think it's going to be super duper cool. I think it's going to be super cool. But I want to get, I've got some other things to wrap up and then we'll do that project, okay? But while it's on sale, you can get it now. The Essentials Bundle and the Epic Album, if you don't have it yet. If you have it already, then you're ahead of the game. You would get the remix and whatever paper collection I'm using. There's 2 SVG bundles. You're only going to get the Essentials SVG bundles. Thank you, Melissa. Oh, Melissa, this will be right up your alley, Melissa. Melissa, am I going to see you again in the October retreat or the July one? Are you doing the online or are you doing the in-person? I understand it's different, but will I need to purchase the remix version? And yes, in this case, you will need to purchase DIY, the original tutorial, now on sale, Epic Album, because the measurements are not changing. But there's going to be add-ons, which will be the remix. So the add-ons will be how to convert these pages in this measurements that you get from the original and combine it with what we have in the remix. Does that make sense? So with all remix projects, you have to have the original tutorial and the remix membership. There have been some cases in the remix membership where I tell you you don't need the original tutorial because I redid the whole thing, just like with the current project we're working on now, the grad album. Okay? So, I will always tell you if you need the original tutorial. And for the Epic, yes, you will need the original tutorial. Because again, there's nothing, absolutely nothing outdated in this album. The only thing wrong with it is that I feel personally it's got too much going on and we can break it up and make other epic projects from the one epic album. Does that make sense? In the July one. Okay, awesome. Oh. All right. Sorry, guys. I digress. All right, so let's mat this. And then we're done with this gorgeous, gorgeous page. Oh my gosh. And then we move on to the Best Friends collections. That's what it called, Best Friends. What did I call it? The Raggedy Ann and the Inspired one. I forget what the inspiration name is, and I can't remember. Oh, my trimmer is jacking up all of my... I'm obsessed with this blue paper. I love it so much. The fact that this little detail here, I'm obsessed with it. My goodness. Don't screw up, Kathy. You don't have a lot of it. So remember, when you're matting inside of a pocket, you want to cut a 1/4 inch, the paper a 1/4 inch larger, so that 1 3/4 inches, so that you can mat inside the pocket, okay? Oh yeah, so perfect. Look at that. How beautiful. It's just perfection, guys. Absolute perfection. Best friends forever. Thank you, BFF. How do I forget that? I'm trying to pump the glue out with my paper clip in it. Good job, Kathy. Good job. With the paper clip in it. Oh my goodness. No wonder it's not pumping. I can't seem to find my stamp. You know what I remember too? I have a couple of collections of the month that I have to do. I totally forgot about. I think it's Celestial that's next. Jane will remind me. Totally forgot about that. It's not even in my notebook, which is why I forgot about that. It's got to be in the notebook. If not, it doesn't happen, people. All right, where is my stamp? I need some water. I need glasses because that paper looks gray to me. This paper looks gray? No, it's blue. It's kind of like a slate, but more bluish. Let's see if I change if you can see. How's that? It's like a variation of this blue here, a little darker. I don't know if that helps. This is why I always say there's nothing like looking at the paper in front of you, because sometimes what you see in your computer is not a fair representation of the paper collection. Yeah, it is not. It's actually blue. Look how gorgeous that is. Can we convert the SVG files for cutting on a scan and cut? I think you can. You don't have to convert it. I think you can cut SVG files on your scan and cut. Yeah. Oh, Dr. E says yes. So yes, Brenda. SVGs you can do on your scan and cut, your Cricut, your Silhouette, and other cutting machines. Yeah, I'm going to probably put it right here in the middle part. But I'm going to wait on that. I'm going to wait on that because I may want to use the same paper all the way. I'm not sure. We'll see. But this is so gorgeous. I just love it. That's that. You got your pocket there. Then this opens. Right? Look at that for all those photos. If I can find my place stamp photo here, I can actually feel like, oh, here it is. Yay. See, I have to complain about it in order to find it. I do. I could probably use a nap right now. I will say that I have been napping a lot. I just feel so drained all the time. So I don't like it though, because I have so much to do. But I don't know. I just don't feel like it. And I'm sorry, guys. But I feel so tired. Just tired. It's the only way I could explain it. So we didn't do anything back here depending on what photo I put there, right? I can't commit, guys. Of course, there's going to be some more embellishing. Oh, I love that. That came out so pretty. Look at that. Oh, I did do that already. Okay. I need to call Canon to find out how I can get the printer to print the color richer or in a deeper hue. I feel like my papers are printing lighter than your originals. You can call them, Bonnie. They have great customer service. Thank you, DIY. They have really great customer service. What paper are you using, by the way? What paper brand? Look at this, how gorgeous. Oh my goodness. So this is the Tea Party collection inspired by Alice in Wonderland. This is the, I gotta glue this right here. I haven't decided if I'm going to put it on black paper or not. Let me try that now. I have some time and I feel like doing it. If I could find the piece of scrap that I had here. I feel like this needs to be on black paper. Oh boy, everything seems to be like such a big task for me. I can't even find my pencil. Here, I found one. So I like to leave about 1/8 of an inch border. And it doesn't have to be neat. You know, it doesn't have to be exact. You can make it a little wider and then cut on the inside of the line to follow that, to just maintain that 1/8 of an inch. Whoopsie, I just lost it right there. Okay, and I'm actually going to glue it because I know that I need this so it can stand pop. So this will just make my life a lot easier just gluing it down. And now you cut around it. Oh, I should have showed you a before and after. My bad. Next time. I'm sure this is not going to be the last time I do this. Just to get this one done. Almost done here, guys. Sorry for all the silence. So now I'll just glue it down to one side. And too bad I can't show you a before and after because I already glued it down like a doofus. But if you guys remember, I wanted to cover, I jacked up the Tin Man because I used it in 2 separate sections. And I think it's terrible. And I hope I'm not offending anyone. When you do this and you open it and you just leave legs dangling down there. I just personally do not like it. Something I can't live with. So I will just cover up the Tin Man. I don't have to have him there. I have him right here. See that? And this I can live with. Okay. Where are my photos? Oh, over here. So you want to let it dry before you start popping it up. Oh, I forgot this. You can also back it to, additionally to a piece of acetate if you want it to have that recall. Look at how adorable is that. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Look at my baby girl. So beautiful. I just love it. Makes me happy. I love that I'm getting these pictures into an album. I love it, love it, love it, love it. What I need to buy if I want to participate in the Epic album. Would someone clarify? Hi, Esther. So it's going to be a 3-parter, but right now I only have 2 in the shop. The Epic album tutorial and the Essentials SVG. Okay? And then once the class gets going, it'll be the remix, which is the new stuff. All right, guys. Hi, Tina. Isn't this gorgeous? I'm so glad you guys like it. Oh, look, I forgot this page here. Look at this. Just so gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my gosh, Faye Monroe. Just beautiful. Oh my goodness. I am in love. And I'm going to be able to get a ton of pictures in here. A ton. All right, my friends. I am done. I will see you all on Friday. I believe I'm putting it out into the universe that I will be in better spirits on Friday. And yes, I will be. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I will see you all on Friday. Friday is a evening class at 7 p.m. Central. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. So I think I cut myself off and I didn't see what paper you were printing on. But Cole Cannon, I believe they have great customer service, and see what they tell you. All right? See what they tell you, because I don't know if Jane is still here, but I don't know if it's with the Canon or the Epson, that when Jane used to print my paper and I used to print my paper, they were different. And we had the same settings because I asked for her settings. I don't know if it was the Canon or the Epson, but I had a similar situation like that, okay? And they will change your machine, okay? They will change your machine, all right? Oh, she is here. Was it the Epson or the Canon, Jane? Do you remember that? It was the Canon. So, yeah. If they can't get it, you know, I guess calibrated, whatever the terminology is, you'll get a new one. Thank you, guys. I will see you all on Friday. Bye, everyone. Thank you, Renee and Dr. E.